everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please excuse the lighting in this video. I have filmed 2 videos today already, and then I went to have lunch and it got dark. It's like 4 p.m. and it's, I've been busy since I had lunch, but Jesus Christ. Today's video is all about my cheapest makeup that I have in my collection. Yeah, I think, to be fair, I've gotten rid of so much of my cheap stuff that I'm just like, where is it all? But I think I have found everything. I've got my mirror here, that's why you can probably see it. Let me just put you that way a little bit more, maybe. Oh no, you're gonna fall if I do that. Ah. Yeah, I've had to put my mini ring light on my camera because it's so fucking dark. But anyway, I think I remember some prices, but I don't remember at the same time. We had a casualty in the making. I went to go into my makeup bag. Some of my cheap stuff is actually in my makeup bag. Fucking broke my highlighter. So I might have to get a new one of these. This is from W7. Sad times. I might still use it, but I do have another one, a new highlighter to use. I couldn't find many products in my collection at all that were cheaper, which is very, very strange. I used to always use like cheap products, and now it's just like I don't know where everything is. My hair is a bit of a mess as well, by the way. I did curl it earlier, but it's sort of gone a bit dead. So right, let's get into this video. I don't have I have some, not drugstore, but like lower end brushes, but like I don't use them very often nowadays. I mean, I've got Beauty Bay brushes, and I use mainly eye brushes from Beauty Bay, although this is a foundation brush from Beauty Bay, but I don't use it for foundation. Oh, to be fair, I have 2 cheap other brushes. One's a Primark one. Actually, Primark ones are pretty decent. If you can find them in the black matte packaging, these ones are good ones. This one's the tapered blush brush. I use that for my blush a lot. It's actually one of my favourite blush brushes I own, because it's not like massive. Like this Real Techniques blush brush is huge, so it's a bit better. But I also have like an e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush I use my cream blushes. Anyway, let's just get started. Right, where am I starting? Primer. I was like, where am I actually starting? I filmed this morning. Oh, you can see my mirror, by the way, sorry. I was filming this morning, so I took my makeup off and like moisturised again. So I've currently got the Pharmacy Honey Halo moisturiser, and that's it. I'm very blind. Let me just pull it closer. I put this light on. It's like doesn't do a whole lot, so that's why I've got that ring light on instead. But yeah, anyway, my first product is the Revolution Liquid Powder Pore Blur and Makeup Serum. I don't really use this too often. Oh god, it's so liquidy that it just like runs down your face, and I haven't even got my little ears on. It's because I put my hair like half up rather than hold it down, so it's just a bit confusing. Right, I'm putting a matte product. I don't know, like this is my cheapest product, my cheapest primer anyway. I used to have more, but I'm pretty sure this is the cheapest. I think this is like £8. I'm going to tell you the prices. I'm also doing a full face of my higher makeup as well. I feel like that would be interesting to then see the the difference between the two. But I'm just gonna put things away in my either makeup bag or my drawers as I go down. It's just easier. All right, all right, love. All right. So yeah, we've got that on, and then I've actually recently been using, oh god, you can't even see, I've actually recently been using like a glowy base underneath like a matter product. Like it does show through sometimes, and like depends on what foundation you use. Like this foundation I'm using today is a bit too matte for this, but because I've been using them, I thought I would. Sorry, my cat's like sleeping, but he's like moving. So this is the Collection Gorgeous Glow Filter Finish Complexion Boosting Primer and Illuminator. I've got mine in the shade Fair 1. It looks quite dark, but actually it's not too bad. And I just put this like on my forehead, like a swipe on my cheeks. I think there's a Primark one as well, but I don't know where my Primark one is, so you'll have to bear with me. And I'm just gonna blend that out this is a foundation brush. I was using a stippling brush, but then the stippling brush like left marks, whereas this one doesn't. It's like a nice flat brush. This is a Beauty Bay one. It's the the BB 103 brush. If I have to go to answer the door in this video, by the way, I've got a or if I go like away in this video, it's because I need to go answer the door. I've got a package due in the next like 2 hours, I think it was a time slot of. But yeah, I've then got my foundation. Now I don't remember how this performed. Like I don't remember if I needed a brush or a sponge. So this is the Primark My Perfect Colour Matte Foundation, natural medium coverage, matte finish, oil free. And it's got bakuchiol in it, dermatology tested. Mine's in the shade Porcelain number 1, and it's got a nice pump on it. Well, not a nice pump, it's just a pump. Let me grab out my wipes as well. Just so, because I put things on the back of my hand, and we wait for the pump to go back up. There we go. This actually looks pretty thick on the hand, but it's actually not. It's actually not too bad. So I'm just going to dot that on. I'm very, very fair. So that's why we need the porcelain. Although to be fair, this is like a bit too light. Normally like in Primark I just go for like the lightest colour and hope for the best, but it's actually a bit too light. I might need to go up a shade if I like this foundation enough. Like this is pretty new to me, so it's like if I like this foundation enough, I'll grab another shade. If they like it and they have another colour, I'll just grab in another colour. But yeah, I don't know if to use this is a Coco Cosmetics sponge, by the way. I used it once earlier and holy shit, it's good. Like I'm just gonna see which side, which method's easiest. This is my Love is a Foundation brush from IT Cosmetics. Just seeing what tool would be best. These are actually, all my brushes are freshly washed. Apart from when I used them earlier, some of them aren't, but this is freshly washed. I still haven't used this yet. Okay, with a brush it's not too bad. Let's do the other side. It's like blended my foundation out earlier in like seconds. It was so nice. Like just look at that, look how quick. And I know it has like a little point, but the point doesn't get in my way. So I just use that pointed side. Okay, it actually looks more natural with my sponge, which is quite nice. Like it's meant to be a natural finish, but it's not. I mean, it's not going to be natural, but actually it looks quite nice. Why? I need to use it more. I need a new shade and I need it to use it more. The next, did I put that away? Yeah. The next product I have is concealer. Now, I was debating whether it was my e.l.f. concealer or my, fucking hell, I look really pale, Jesus Christ. I was debating whether to use my, Collection Lasting Perfection or my e.l.f. Let me just turn on the main light and see if that helps the lighting situation, because it was too light to have it on before, but now I'm like, I think it's somewhat better. I think I should have filmed this early with natural lighting. Oh my god, I wish I could like dim the light, like the main lights, but I can't, so I'm doing this instead. But yeah, this is the Collection Lasting Perfection. I think this is cheaper. I looked up loads of products before I started filming, and I didn't look up this one. I don't know why, but I think the last time I bought this, I think it was £4.19 or like £5, whereas the e.l.f. one I think is £5 or £6. So I mean, to be fair, I could use either. But I got the shade Ivory 3. Now these ones they do really pale shades of, but this isn't actually that pale for me. This is I'm gonna regretty spaghetti this, because it's gonna be too dark for this foundation. But I have so many blemishes like everywhere today, it's not even funny at this point. It's actually really, really annoying, because I'm having to put so much bloody concealer on, and even then, like, to be fair, that wasn't the concealer's fault of me not having like any coverage there. That was my face's fault for being bloody having stupid spots on it. It just blends out so nice, and it's like I can like do that, and like I know my like around my nose is blended as much as it can be. But I mean, this concealer didn't really do a whole lot, did it? We've got cream bronzer. Where did it go? There it is. My cream bronzer is the Revolution cream bronzer in the shade Light. I actually really like this. It's one of my favourite cream bronzers at the moment, actually. I'm just taking that on a Made by Mitchell MF4 brush. I actually really like these brushes. Okay, I took a bit too much there. It's fine, we've got a sponge we can blend things out with. I'm used to having the Fenty cream bronzer at the moment, and it's sort of drying out because I've had it for 2 years. And I like have to like properly like in the pan, and this just, I didn't. Oops. Oopsie. It's fine. We can use the other end of my sponge and just do this, and it will sort it out a little bit. To be fair, it's quite a warm bronzer for this time of the year, but like in general it's quite warm. But I've got a very, very pale foundation on right now, so that doesn't really help the situation, does it? Then we've got cream blush. I was like, oh, I've got my Made by Mitchell cream blushes, and I was like, no I don't, I've got the e.l.f. ones. So because of the powder blush I've gone for the e.l.f. blush in the shade, where is it? Turks and Caicos. Cacoys? Fuck knows. It's just like a peachy shade. It's probably be very, very washed out. But yeah, I was just like, I don't have any cream blushes at a drugstore, and I was like, yes I do. This is like £6, but I need to like build it and like properly like get my brush in there, because it's so like it's not got too much pigment in it, but like that's kind of nice because it's buildable. But then with this shade I need quite a lot of it to actually show up on my skin, so I'm just gonna go over my nose a bit more. I'm only using this as like a base for the rest of for the powder products. Why is this drawer already messed up when I fixed it earlier? I've already messed up my drawer. No. And I'm just going to use, where is it gone? My eyeshadow base. This is, by the way, this video is based on my collection, not just in general of like cheapest makeup known to man, you know, because I could have just gone to Poundland, but yeah. But I've got this is an eyeshadow primer. This is the Beauty Bay one. I can't remember how much this is, but I only have like this and the Revolution one. I think the Revolution's one's more expensive, so there's that. And I do have a loose and a pressed powder today. I use pressed on my eyelids and like under my eyes, and then I use loose all over my face. But my pressed powder today is actually the Primark foundation pressed powder, buildable coverage medium finish. I mean, I don't use this for foundation as a foundation powder. I use this as a setting powder on my eyes, and I probably will use it on my as a setting powder like all over my face as well. But for now, I mean, actually it might add a bit more coverage to my chin. Actually, let me give that a go. I'm gonna go over with normal setting powder in a minute, but so much like spots everywhere. There we go. Where am I? That drawer. Sorry, I'm just like trying to put everything away as I talk, because then it's easier. And then for loose powder, I've actually got the Maybelline Fit Me one. This is the only drugstore loose powder I have. And I'm being serious in that as well. Oh, I'm about to say my pressed powder, I could have had a cheaper one, but actually the Primark one was the cheapest. I just don't, I've got quite a lot of drugstore powders actually, but this is the only drugstore loose powder I have. It's the Maybelline Fit Me one. You can buy it on Amazon. I'll actually link it below, because Amazon's the only place you can get it in the UK. I haven't used this in such a long time. I don't remember how it works or how like good it is, but people, oh fuck me, that's a lot of powder. Everyone seems to like rave about it, so I haven't actually gotten this out and used it since I moved. You know, back in like July. Like end of June, I thought end of July I think I'd moved. So it's like, it's everywhere where I like, oh, transferred it over. Bloody hell. I just saw a cat go past me. A wild cat. But yeah, it looks pretty nice so far. I'll have to do a close-up of it because I am blind as a bat. I've got the mirror so far away from where I'm actually sitting, because it gets in the way of you guys so much, so. Okay, looks like a normal pressed powder to me. I think this is actually the next powder on my list of powders to use. Like, if you don't know me, if you're new here, I go through powders. I've got like, I've been going through all my powders not recently, but like in the last like year, I think, roughly. And I'm on the Laura Mercier one now. And then the next one I've got is the Fit Me one, and then it'll be a Fenty, and then that's literally all my loose powders, and I'll get some more loose powders, but there's that. And then this is, if you don't know me and you don't know my channel, this is where I go in with like a dewier setting spray. This is not a dewy setting spray, this is just a normal fixing spray, but this is not a fixing spray that I'd use to hold my makeup in place. This is where I just use it now. Why am I so I can't really see like on the camera, on like the if I'm like really pale in the video, I'm really sorry. I can't turn the brightness of this down anymore, and if I don't have it, I'm like, there's like nothing. Where are we? Then it's like nothing. So I literally am on the lowest. Oh, I wasn't on the lowest. I thought I was. I'm on the lowest now. Let me turn it up a little bit. That's better. But yeah, this is the I Heart Revolution fixing spray, peaches and cream makeup fixing spray. I mean, I'd use this in this step now, so. Oh, smells bloody lovely. That smells bloody lovely. But yeah, I just use it to like bring life back a little bit before I go in with my actual setting spray later. So okay, eyeshadow. I was like, oh, my eyeshadow palettes are under my bed, they're in like the big drawer, and I was like, I have these from Elf, and I've got one in my makeup bag that I've like put in there in my stash, and this is the Elf. These are the, I think these are like called the Bite Size palettes or something, but this is in the shade Pumpkin Pie. Really nice, like autumnal, like little palette. Like, it's got 2 matte shades and 2 shimmers. The shimmers look very, very similar, but I guess we're going for a bit of an autumnal look today with our eyes, and I really apologise that I've got to pull this closer to do my eyeshadow. Like I said, I am very blind. If you guys don't know me, I've got very bad eyesight. So there's that. I'm just taking a bit of a fluffier brush and just taking that like lighter shade on in my crease and like on my outer. Well, basically I'm just trying to put it all over my eyelid at this point. Fuck putting it in like just the crease. I was meant to just put it in the crease, and then I just messed up and put it everywhere. Oopsie. There we go, it's a bit better. I'm just like putting it all over at this point. I'm just going to put some of that underneath my eye as well, just like smudge it and out a bit. This is actually really nice, like palette. I don't know why I've got such a like a dot of like black or something right there. I have no idea what that is, by the way. But yeah, it's actually a really nice little palette. I quite like it. It's like a, rather than like being like, this is not like a, you know, because it says Pumpkin Pie, you assume it's just autumn, but like I love this sort of eyeshadows anyway. And I'm just going to take like a smaller brush, a smaller blending brush, actually like a flatter blending brush, and just taking that like the darker matte shade. I'm just going to go in my crease a little bit. This is actually the quickest I filmed a video in a while. What are we on, like 10 minutes or something? Are we? No, we're on 19. Okay, never mind. I thought it was like the quickest video I've filmed in a while, but it's really, really not. The video I filmed earlier, like even my vlogs like end up so long because my segment's like 10 minutes where I like talk so much. But there we go, a bit more. I'm just trying to define it a bit, and then I'm actually going to go with my finger, and on my outer third I'm going to use this shade, on my inner third I'm going to use this one, because this one on the end is slightly darker. But like these shadows, like you think, oh, for like, because they're like £3 or something, you'd think, oh, they're like really like bad quality, but actually they're really, really banging. I would definitely buy more of these. I think I do actually have one more. I just don't buy these wipes, by the way. These are the number 7 biodegradable cleansing wipes. I got them free in like an order, and they're so bad, they rip so quickly. I just wanted to wipe the excess off my finger and it just didn't work. There we go, just taking that other shade on the inner corner, just for a little bit of a gradient. At least like with this palette, you know like what sort of a look you'd do with it. But yeah, there we go. Oh, we've got a bit of a fallout going on, but that's fine. We can just flick that off with a big fluffy brush. Yeah, I actually really like the NYX formula of eyeshadow palettes. I need to get like a bigger eyeshadow palette from ELF. Did I say NYX? I meant ELF. Yeah. Now we are doing. I'm going to take the foundation off my lips. I had to think what I do next in my routine, but it's bronzer. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Matte Bronzer in the shade. What shade have I got? 250 Light. You don't need a lot. You need a light hand with this, by the way. It's so pigmented. But I'm just taking that. This is a Fenty brush. This is actually the Fenty bronzer brush. I bought it because I was like, oh yeah, you know, and I thought I'll really like it, and then I stopped using it because I like fluffy brushes. But then I started going back to this because you can be more precise with this and like really like work the bronzer in. If I like wanted to put bronzer all over my face, then yeah, I'd use a bigger brush. But it's a bit of a strange shape. It's the bronzer brush from Fenty. It's the 195. It's really nice. I love this bronzer. So nice. I didn't like it at first because I thought it was too dark. Not too dark, too pigmented, sorry. And I was like, I don't like it, it's too pigmented, but it's not, it's really not. And then, oh god, I've got the Primark blush in the shade True Peach. I need to get more shades of this. This is so nice. It's very pigmented, like Jesus Christ. I dipped in twice. But I think they're like, you can get matte ones or shimmer ones, I think, and I think this is a matte one. But I love me a matte blush. I love me a shimmer blush too, but I like a matte blush. Yeah, I just apply it in like I've been applying it like have you seen like that trend on TikTok where it's like the I'm cold girl makeup? Have you guys seen that? It's actually something that I would do, but like I feel like I do it anyway, but they do it with like without bronzer, and I'm just like, I always use bronzer, so there's no way I'm not using bronzer unless I like tried out the trend or something just as it was. And then my cheapest highlighter is either this or the thing I smashed. So the thing I smashed was the W7 Glow Commotion. I used to have this years ago and then I stopped. I think I decluttered it because I was using higher end products, but this actually really slapped. But I'm really sad that it broke. I'm gonna have to buy a new one. I really am gonna have to buy. I'm going into town tomorrow. Maybe I'll pick up a new one. Because if you can get them from Tesco's. You can get W7 in Tesco's now. And I'm actually going to Tesco's because I need to do shopping. So normally I'd use that one. I think it's like £5, but this one technically works out cheaper. This is the Soph Revolution Glow highlighter palette in Cookies and Cream. This is like £8, but if you buy them if you were to buy them separately, not that they do them separately, it'd be £4 each, and that's really, really good. So I thought I'd use this one instead. Ooh, which one do I take? The more soft one or the more baked one? Let's go with the baked one because it's more blinding and I like a blinding highlighter. But it's so pretty. Super pretty. And you could always use like the more more like wow and bam in your face one on your face, and use the softer one. I don't know why I'm like trying to hold it up here when my mirror's in the fucking way. You can always use like this one on like your face, which is what I'm gonna do. But you could also use these on your eyes. Like you could just use your bronzer rather than getting a palette. Just use a bronzer in your crease or something, and then use a highlighter on your lid. Like it's way easier. it's probably cheaper, but I like that highlighter palette anyway. So what's next? Oh, setting spray. I've got this. I've only used this once, and I've been saving it for like when I finish my other setting sprays. But this is the, let's shake it. This is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. We're just gonna go to town with this. Stunning. I'm very wet now. But yeah, I need to try that properly and like test it with longevity and stuff, but there's that. Then we've got eyebrows and lips left and mascara, but I do some of my eyebrows first. Now, here's the thing. Oh, actually, this isn't actually even the cheapest eyebrow product I've got. I thought it was. I'm lying. I was gonna say my cheapest one is my one I use all the time. It's my NYX one. It's not. My NYX one's like £9. My cheapest one is my Primark one, but I actually really like. I put it away earlier and then forgot. But this is the Primark Brow Sketch in the shade brown, just brown. I don't do a whole lot with this, to be honest with you. I literally just I comb my brows out a little bit first with the end, and then I just fill a bit in. I need this closer. I cannot see a thing. I'm very blind. But I just like, because I don't have to draw on my brow hairs or anything like that. I've got so much brow. I literally just like fill. I just like basically just fill in, because not that my brows need it, but hey ho. And then my cheapest brow gel, and the only brow gel I have right now, and that's not even a lie, the only one I have open anyway, even the ones that aren't open are expensive, but my cheapest one is my NYX Thick It Stick It in the shade black. This is practically on its last legs, but it's fine. I'm gonna say in every video I'm doing recently, change my hair colour soon. Oh god, I just got that all over my bloody eyebrow. But I'm changing my hair colour soon, so well, I don't know when this video goes up, when that will be. It probably already happened. But I'm like, while I have the time and the energy, and I'm in the mindset to film and edit and upload, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna film and edit and upload. So and then we do mascara. So I actually have a Primark one here. I can't remember how much this was. It was maybe like £3. This is the Charlotte Tilbury dupe. It's really good. I've only used it once. It's actually so good. So I'm just going to curl my lashes. Look, I've got like bloody everywhere. Literally got it everywhere. So just going to curl my lashes. I've already filmed a makeup video today, once already today. So it's like my eyelashes have already taken a beating. I don't think all my mascara is off. I'm not going to lie. Oh, I love that this eye is already watering. Beautiful. My eyes always do that. They always water when I try and do anything. Okay, they didn't stick as much as I thought they would. I thought I'd be ripping out hairs, but I'm wrong. Just putting it in my makeup bag. This is actually really nice mascara. I have to like move this like down like this and like do this, so please excuse me. I look like I've got like a big ass black eye under this eye. It's just the shimmer from the palette. I just kind of got it everywhere by accident. I love that I'm really silent when doing this. It's because I don't like getting it everywhere. Oh god, I'm like moving my mirror. I don't like getting mascara everywhere when you've like spent so long doing your eyeshadow or whatever. Even if you haven't got eyeshadow on, it's just so annoying. But I love this mascara so much. And then I just do my bottom lashes. I'll make some funny faces like... I feel like everyone makes funny faces doing the mascara. And if you don't, how? How do you not? I'm confused. Okay, and then I just go in with another dip. I do that with every mascara, by the way. It's not just this one. I do like my whole eyelashes like on I'm about to say on all my eyes, on all triple of my eyes, on all of my eyes, both my eyes. And then I do my bottom lashes, and I dip the brush back in, and then I go in with a second coat. To be fair, I don't need a second coat with this. This actually makes my lashes like a va-va-voom, like so much volume and so much like pigment. It's insane. There we go. I was trying to sort that eye out because it looked a bit dodgy, but my eyes apparently look dodgy anyway, so oh, God, it's definitely like watering in this eye. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I then gonna do my brow gel. So this is the Got2b brow gel by Schwarzkopf. It's actually the glued full brows and edges gel. This is actually a bit more expensive than getting the actual like big gel. I have the big gel as well, but if you want to try this, you can get the big gel and just use an eyebrow comb or a spoolie from an eyebrow pencil. Like it's really good. So I'm just like putting this on. But yeah, this is like is it like £6 or £7? I don't know, I can't remember. But this is a really good brow gel. And it's huge, by the way. It's 16ml. That's a lot of product. That is a lot of product. And then the last step to do is lips. So I have got 2 products. Again, I have barely any like drugstore lipsticks. I could use the Primark one, but I used that recently in a video, and also it's not my favourite. I'd prefer this. But this is £11, unfortunately. But this is the Milani. I think these are just like their matte like fetish lipsticks. They look like this. But I've got the shade Tease. It's so pretty. And it smells so good. It's such a nice nude colour. I love it. I was trying to hunt it down for ages. It's so pretty. And then I really want to use a lip gloss right now. I never use lip glosses. I think this is the cheapest I have. Actually, it's not. I have a few other options. I was going to say I was going to use the NYX This Is Milky Gloss, but this is like £9. It's not even my cheapest one. Oh, God. Either the I Heart Revolution Chocolate lip gloss or the lip gloss from Beauty Bay. The Beauty Bay ones are like, I think they're a £5, and these ones I think are about the same. So I'm going to use the Beauty Bay one. Wherever it's gone. I'm so blind that I can't actually see where it went. Oh, found it. Yeah, I'm going to use the Beauty Bay one. This lipstick smells and tastes so good. So this is in the shade Mocha. I don't really wear lip gloss too much, but I'm in the mood for it, which is rare. Oh, it smells so good. It's actually a really nice shade. It's really complimentary to that lipstick actually, and there we go. That is the makeup. I mean, to be fair, I use a lot of these products a lot. I actually did a declutter actually earlier today. And these, to be fair, the fact that these products that I've got still stayed is really, really good. Some honourable mentions for drugstore foundations are the L'Oreal 24-hour Fresh Wear, or the L'Oreal True Match Nude. If you know me, you know I love this so much. It's my second bottle of it. It's beautiful. It's like it's a tinted serum though, that's the thing. And I actually have been really enjoying this IRL filter foundation from Revolution. But this is like £12, is it £12? No, it's £10 I think. That L'Oreal one there was I think 11 or 12, and so is, oh no, it's 15 I think actually. And the other L'Oreal one I think is 12, like 11.99 I think. Honourable mentions for mascara are definitely the Lash Princess from Essence. If you can find this, it's in Wilko's. I do really like this. Mine's the waterproof, but my Wilko's was like empty the last like 4 times I've been in there of all Essence products. Because I was gonna see if I can get as many products as I can to do a full face, but Couldn't find any. For powder, I would definitely say the Rimmel Stay Matte. It's good. It's really good. And then I haven't tried this NYX one yet, but I've heard it's really good. So there's that one. And also then have, people rave about this e.l.f. one. I've got it in the wrong shade. I think I just have to use this under my eyes. This is the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. Mine's in the shade 120N. It's because it's what the foundation shade I use is, but this is like way too pale to be my actual foundation colour, but like under eye brightener, fair enough. Let me see. Bronzers, a very honourable mention would be this Milani one. This is like 11 or 12 pounds though. Actually, it's 14 when I looked it up. This is a silky matte bronzer. If you can buy it, if you have the money for it, go for it. But yeah, I don't really have many cheap products. Blushes, my favourite liquid blushes are the Made by Mitchell ones. I have quite a few now. I bought one ages ago, and then I recently bought a few more. I now have an extra 4. And I also have their bronzer. And I have a highlight one, but it's a pink. It's like a dark pink, so I'd use it on my eyes. And I also have a dark brown, which I'd use on my eyes, on my lips. So I have quite a few of these. My favourite shade is definitely Peach Sugar. It's gorgeous, but also Papaya Pudding or Toasted Terracotta are also very, very lovely. Like, Peach Sugar is, wow, a peach. But then Toasted Terracotta and Papaya Pudding are very lovely. Like, Papaya Pudding is more of a pinky shade, and then Terracotta, Toasted Terracotta is more like a brownie, like nude version of Peach Sugar. I also really, really love Very Berry. It's gorgeous for this time of the year. And then also Posy Rosie is a stunning pink. I want to get my hands on some more of his, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that thumbs up. I will see you guys in the next video. So, bye guys.